Hiya, apparently Paneer Pasanda was the most googled recipe in 2022. So I thought let's just try it out in my kitchen today. So, hello everyone, welcome back to my kitchen, and we are making Paneer Pasanda in my kitchen today. So to make Paneer Pasanda, there are two parts of it. One is of course making the gravy and another is making Paneer Pasanda. So we'll start off with the gravy so that it keeps cooking. And in a pan, I'm just taking a teaspoon of oil and basically about 2 tablespoons of desi ghee. Next goes our whole spices: star anise, cinnamon stick, 1 black cardamom, 4 green cardamoms, few cloves and 1 bay leaf. We are going to make this Paneer Pasanda in white gravy. In goes our spices. We do not want them to change color because this is a white sauce what we are making. So we want to leave the color creamy white. We don't want them to turn brown. So next goes, this is about 10 cloves of garlic, an inch of ginger and 10 to 15 cashew nuts. And we are just cooking them on a medium heat. As I said, we don't want to brown them at all. We just want them the rawness to go. I've not finely chopped them because in the end we are going to make a puree of this. So once they have sauteed for a minute or two, next goes our white onions. These are two white onions which I've just chopped. The onions for a minute till they turn soft, but we do not want to caramelize them. We don't want to brown them because we want the gravy to look creamy white. In goes about 1.5 teaspoons of salt. This is obviously guided by your taste. I have dry roasted 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds and 1 teaspoon of peppercorns, and I've just crushed them coarsely. So in goes this. Okay, so my onions are a bit softer now. So at this stage I'm just going to put half a cup of yogurt. And as I said, whenever you put yogurt to any cooking gravy, make sure that it's on a room temperature. We don't want them to be really at opposite temperatures. Okay, so in goes our yogurt. Really nice at this stage. So give it a nice mix. Put about 1.5 cups of water. We let it boil once and then we reduce the temperature and then let it cook with the lid on for the next 10 to 15 minutes. We are making Paneer Pasanda, so basically just like a grilled cheese sandwich where you put stuffing between the paneer slices and then you roast it on like a grill or deep fry, whatever you like. So I've got a block of paneer. This is about 250 grams. I've got another one of the same size. So what I'm going to do is cut them into cubes, just roughly of equal sizes, like this, and we're just going to slice them thinly. This is bought from the supermarket, so obviously I understand they're a bit firm when you buy them, so I have just microwaved it for about 15 to 20 seconds to make it a bit softer. Or you can maybe dip it into warm water for half an hour just to make it soft if you don't have microwaves. Similarly, we're going to make thin slices of this cube as well. So here we go, these are our pasandas, and then the rest of it which was left, I'm going to grate it. This is our stuffing for the pasanda. So these are some chopped dry nuts. It's got like walnuts, cashew nuts and raisins. I mean, you can use whatever you want, you can omit it, but I think it's better to use raisins because they are kind of trademark for this dish. These are some chopped mint leaves. This is grated ginger, some coriander leaves, and this is mozzarella cheese. I think this is my adaptation to this recipe because cheese will help in binding of the filling and it will just help it stick together to both the paneer sides. So in goes our grated paneer. So just going to mix everything nicely together. It's about, I'm going to put 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of Kashmiri red chili powder, and about half a teaspoon of the roasted cumin and black peppercorns, and give it a nice mix. I'm just going to put a half a tablespoon of double cream. Just to let you know, this filling works great if you want to make paneer paratha as well. So you can use the same filling to make paneer paratha. They will come up really nice. So you can see that it's becoming a bit sticky now and it's soft. So we're going to make sandwiches of our paneer pasanda slices. So in goes our filling, and then it goes on the top. This is so in a pan I've just taken a small amount of oil and I'm just doing it on a very low flame. So I gently take my pasanda and I just lightly cover it with this cornstarch powder from all the sides and just remove the excess of it by shaking it nicely. And we're just going to put this in the pan. We do the same thing to all the pasandas, but make sure that they don't turn brown in color. The idea is to gently toast them on both sides. You can use a grill pan if you want to give a nice texture to it. So I'm just going to turn the sides. They've been cooking for about 5 minutes on a very slow flame. And can you see that light golden color on the top? Well, this is what we are aiming for. It's just looking really heavenly and I'm sure it'll taste really good. Our white sauce gravy mixture has been cooking for about 15 minutes. So at this stage I'm just going to take out all the whole spices because as I said, we don't want the color to turn brown. And we're just going to turn the flame off now and let it cool, and then we're going to put it in a blender and blend it to make a nice puree. So we've taken the pan again. I'm just going to put 1 teaspoon of desi ghee. I'm sorry, this is a really rich dish, so you can omit ghee and put oil if you want. So So I'm just going to strain my white sauce mixture into this. Well, this is why I was telling you to take out all the whole spices, because we didn't want to spoil the color. You can see such a nice color, this one. All the ingredients have been cooked, so only thing we need to do is just cook for another boil or two. So this has been strained now, and you can see how smooth this gravy is. I'm just going to add about 2 tablespoons of double cream. Oh wow, this just looks heavenly. I can't wait to eat this one. So we have kind of 2 boils so far, and you can see the oil droplets on the top. And as I said, it didn't need much cooking because it was cooked before. So make sure that you keep stirring it in between, because it's quite rich, so you don't want it to get burned while you're cooking it. So I think we're ready to dish this recipe out. Hi, my recipe is all ready, and it just looks really yummy and nice. The filling, as I said, you can use even for sandwiches or making parathas. It just makes delicious parathas. Please do try this recipe at home and let me know in the comments below. If you want to make a red sauce with it, then you can use the same red sauce I made for Shahi Paneer instead, the white sauce. If you like my recipes, please like, share or subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much for watching this, and see you next time. Bye bye.